Welcome inside the FIHQ. Today, JNX Sports, yesterday they revealed that they're finally getting into protein, something that the brand, I thought once upon a time they had gotten into protein, but this is what they're calling the curse. It is an ultra premium whey protein blend. So I want to talk a little bit about this protein powder specifically. This thing launches here ASAP, but this is more or less like, hey, what's it taste like? Because at the end of the day, protein powders today are more or less coming down to actual flavoring. So real quick on this, the macros on it, a very clean protein powder. You get 120 calories per serving, 1.5 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbohydrates, 25 grams of protein. And so the protein in this one, it is a fully transparent label, which I do like about this. If you look in the actual ingredients as well, you're going to get a whey protein isolate and a whey protein concentrate blend. I do cover the entire breakdown over at FI as well. But if you look at the back here, the full disclosure is 90% whey protein isolate. You're getting 15.6 grams, which is going to yield, I believe, 13 and a half grams of protein. Whey protein concentrate, 15.03 grams, delivering 11.5 grams of protein for a total of 25 grams of protein per serving. So what I like about the isolate concentrate blend is two things. One, it's going to help ultimately with mouthfeel because isolates tend to be a little bit more thin versus concentrates tend to be a little bit thicker. And I like the thickness in protein powder. I don't have any issue with lactose. And with whey isolate, the lactose is typically removed, but concentrate may have a slight amount of lactose, which is, for a lot of people, it still does not necessarily impact them. But at the end of the day, this is going to help out with mouthfeel. It's going to help out with digestion rate as well. It's a minimal difference, but there is a difference there. Isolate is going to digest and absorb slightly quicker than concentrate. But at the end of the day, they're still both high-quality whey protein sources. So we have two flavors here. The first being vanilla bean. The second being, I believe this is like double chocolate. Double chocolate. So in the typical GNX fashion, this is their branding, their logo, the way they look. We have two shakers here. One, and I think
I use the actual one they sent us. That's
sick.
Of course, the GNX. Yep.
All right. So what was it, 8 ounces of water, or what did we go with?
8 to 10, but I did 8 because I know you like it thick.
Thank you. 8 ounces of water. I have the double chocolate. Danny has the vanilla bean. Now, transparently, admittedly, when I was a kid, younger, like 16, 17 years old, and I discovered what Starbucks was, I'd go to Starbucks and get the vanilla bean frappuccino because I thought at the time it was better for you. It's not good for you at all because they put everything in, there's whipped cream and all that stuff, which isn't great. So this is the double chocolate. Danny
you thought Starbucks was good for you?
I didn't know any better at 16, 17 years old. Judge me. All right, so I'm going to do 1 scoop.
I am struggling right
this
now.
thing, my goodness.
I don't punch it like
you
that.
You try to get a high-quality assistant, and it just doesn't work out the way you want sometimes.
That's what I am these days.
Yeah, whatever you want to be. I mean, it's 2024. You can be whatever you want to be. All right, I'll shake it up here.
Oh, I have to dig all the way to the bottom to get scoop.
Get the hand in there.
Yep.
Dig deep.
It is deep.
All right, I have the double chocolate. Jesus, now we got a vacuum.
I know, I'm sorry. It wasn't as much of a mess that you made the other day.
All right, here's the double chocolate. Let you guys see it. You can see, it looks, I don't know why I'm pouring all of it in one. It looks like a milk chocolate.
He doesn't want to share. That's the deal
Actually,
there.
you know what? That wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible.
Hey, good job.
I've never been a bartender.
But that's actually pretty close to half and half.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Now, as I wait for my assistant to shake up the vanilla bean, which should have been done by now, which this will be in her 90-day review. Trust me, it will.
I'm way past 90 days.
Time will tell. All right, so again, this is 25 grams of protein per serving. This is launching from JNX Sports. They're finally, people are like, why are they launching a protein now? I think the answer is pretty simple. When you have a dedicated consumer base that are currently buying your pre-workouts in this case or your aminos, you don't want them to leave to another brand to buy a protein powder. So this is an opportunity for them to have the protein powder stay in-house with JNX. So, and at the end of the day, too, people are like, well, they had an opportunity to come out with different flavors. Why vanilla and chocolate? Well, if you look at the top-selling protein powders in the market, it is vanilla and chocolate.
When he says that,
Always
it's literally me that was talking.
Always is. Always is. So what do you want to start with? I feel like let's start with the vanilla bean.
Yeah, I agree.
Vanilla bean. 1 sip, you all know the rules. Cheers. JNX Sports, the Curse Ultra Premium Whey. It's a blend of whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate. Almost a 50-50 blend. Not quite. A little bit slightly more isolate, but vanilla bean. Very vanilla-y.
It's a good sweetness to it.
It is.
actually.
And so there's a difference between vanilla bean and vanilla. Okay, big difference. This is vanilla bean, which is good.
Yeah,
I like
for
it,
like
actually.
vanilla, it is very enjoyable.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
I'm not a big vanilla guy.
I like vanilla, but sometimes it's very bland and just kind of like so. It actually has a really good sweetness level. I'm very impressed with that.
Yeah, it's good.
I like the sweetness level.
It has that slight whey dairy aftertaste to it with it, but I also get that with almost every vanilla that I have. More or less because the vanilla flavoring typically isn't super strong. It's not an artificial vanilla. It's an enjoyable vanilla. I do like that
very
one.
good.
All right, so double chocolate, then I fully anticipate this being completely different. One sip, you all know the rules. So double chocolate. So chocolate on chocolate.
I do have to say it's been a long time since I've had like a straight chocolate protein, but it is good.
Yeah, it's good. I like the vanilla better.
I do too, actually. I was definitely thinking I'd like the chocolate more, but I actually do like the vanilla more.
The chocolate isn't like super strong, you know. So like, we've had.
It does remind me of like a mild like chocolate milk. It really does. Like,
yeah. So I mean, I guess I was looking at double chocolate, thinking really chocolate overload. That's not the case. There is chocolate there for sure. Like it's definitely totally different than vanilla bean by far. But I'm a bigger fan of the vanilla bean, honestly, myself. I think they're both good. I think the vanilla bean is slightly better. And this is coming from a guy who doesn't even like vanilla typically in proteins. And I don't want you to read into that thinking like the chocolate's bad because that's not the case. It's just the vanilla bean was just really well done.
Really well, yeah.
In
it
this
really
case,
good.
so this will be available JNX Sports in the 2-pound, and I believe they're also launching a 5-pound tub as well of this. Again, it's a blend of whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate, 25 grams of protein per serving. That's a 1-sip review. Let's go.